Let's fairy tale adventures.
In a bright and cheerful kingdom lived Princess Lina, a young girl brimming with boundless energy. Each morning, she loved to wake with the sun, her spirit as bright as the dawn. She would often run through the castle's beautiful dew-kissed gardens, feeling the soft grass beneath her feet. The sweet melodies of birds singing their morning songs filled the air, bringing a smile to her face. Lina also found great joy in helping out in the bustling castle kitchen, her laughter echoing among the pots and pans. Life is truly wonderful. Princess Lina would often exclaim, her heart full of gratitude. Her favorite activities were always the simplest ones, bringing her the most profound happiness. She cherished feeding the small, chirping birds that gathered near her window each day. With her little backpack, she loved traveling to different corners of the kingdom, exploring new sights and sounds. Another great delight was baking sweet golden honey cakes alongside the kind royal chef. The aroma of warm honey and spices always made her feel cozy and content. One sunny afternoon, a group of children from other noble families came to visit the grand castle. They arrived with an impressive array of beautiful, intricately crafted toys and games. Their clothes were made of the finest silks and velvets, sparkling with jewels and rich embroidery. They also carried delicious exotic sweets and treats piled high in fancy baskets. Despite all their wonderful possessions, Princess Lina noticed something peculiar. They did not seem happy. "My toy is so boring. I've played with it 100 times, one child grumbled, pushing a shiny wooden horse away. "This cake isn't sweet enough. It needs more sugar," another child complained, barely tasting a delicate pastry. Princess Lina looked at them, her eyes wide with surprise and a touch of confusion. "You have so many lovely things," she gently pointed out, gesturing to their treasures. "Why do you still seem so unhappy, even with all these wonderful gifts?" she asked, genuinely puzzled. The children merely exchanged glances and shrugged their shoulders, offering no explanation. Later that same afternoon, Lina sought solace and understanding in the peaceful castle garden. As she sat quietly, a tiny blue bird gracefully landed on a nearby tree branch. The little bird then began to sing a remarkably cheerful and melodious song, filling the air with joy. Lina watched, a soft smile spreading across her face as she listened intently. She realized the little bird had no fancy toys, no grand castle, and no elaborate food. Yet, it seemed utterly full of pure, unadulterated joy, singing with all its heart. "That's very strange," Lina mused to herself, pondering the bird's simple happiness. "How can such a small creature with so little be so incredibly happy?" She wondered aloud, feeling a deep sense of curiosity. Princess Lina decided to embark on a small adventure. She carefully packed a small bag with a piece of fresh bread and a few ripe fruits for her journey. She decided to take a short walk just outside the castle walls into the surrounding woods. To her delight, the little blue bird, her cheerful companion, followed her through the trees. Soon, the familiar path grew quiet, and the forest around her became a little darker and more mysterious. The gentle wind rustled through the leaves, making the branches sway and creak softly. Suddenly, Lina heard a strange, unfamiliar sound from deeper within the woods. Crunch, crack, the sounds echoed. Making her pause and listen intently, she stopped in her tracks, her heart beating a little faster. "Hello?" she whispered into the quiet air. From behind a thick, ancient tree, an old traveler slowly stepped out, offering a gentle, reassuring smile. "Don't worry, young princess," he said kindly, his voice calm and warm. "I am just resting here." The traveler carried only a small, worn bag and a sturdy wooden walking stick, his only possessions. "You seem very happy," Lina observed, looking at his peaceful expression. "But you don't have many things." The traveler chuckled softly, a warm, genuine sound that filled the forest. "I have the vast sky above me, the fresh, clean air to breathe, and the sweet sound of birds," he said. "For me," he continued, "that is truly more than enough to bring me joy every single day." Princess Lina sat down quietly beside him for a moment, absorbing his words and the peaceful atmosphere. She listened to the soft whisper of the wind dancing through the leaves of the trees. She heard the familiar, comforting songs of the birds singing nearby, just like her little blue friend. In that quiet moment, a profound understanding dawned upon her, something truly important. Happiness, she realized, does not come from possessing many material things or grand treasures. Instead, it comes from truly appreciating and enjoying the simple wonders that we already have all around us. The very next day, Princess Lina gathered all the visiting children in the beautiful castle garden once more. This time, instead of offering them new toys or sweets, she decided to show them something entirely different. Together, they quietly watched the graceful birds soaring through the sky and hopping among the branches. They joyfully baked sweet honey cakes together in the kitchen, their hands sticky with flour and honey. They laughed freely and ran through the vibrant, fragrant flowers, their spirits light and carefree. Soon, the children completely forgot about their earlier complaints and discontent. They were smiling, truly happy, and having the most wonderful time, filled with simple delights. From that day forward, Princess Lina taught everyone in the kingdom that the smallest things in life can indeed bring the greatest happiness, and that is the true treasure.
Wow, that was magical, wasn't it? Thanks for joining the adventure. Don't forget to smile, dream big, and believe in yourself. See you in the next story. It's going to be even more exciting. Bye-bye, little stars.